Hello everybody, this is XCom coming to you from somewhere in this world, and today is Pick Up the Pieces Day as we evaluate our situation and figure out our way forward after a horrific, I don't know any better way to say it, a horrific live stream last time. So today we gotta somehow find a way to improve on that. Hey, OAP Gaming, how you doing? Yeah, got a little streak going there, don't you? Now, I hope also by coming in on time like that, you're bringing good luck. So, or helping knock cobwebs out of my head, so I don't do some of the things I was doing last time. What can I say? Hopefully, it all goes a little better today. Hopefully it goes a little better today. Time will tell as we get to the top of the hour. Time will tell. Boy, that hit me hard at the end. That was like, deflating. Didn't have time to digest it at the time, so it was only bad thoughts at that moment. Then you kind of just sit back, start thinking about it, going, yeah, it's bad. But there can be a path out of here. There can be a path out. The one thing that would make it difficult following that path would be, you know, like our next mission is, you know, we go boom, boom, boom with missions. One being terror, you know, the next one being the council, you know, that tends to be the harder one. Yeah, there's ways the game can challenge me, that's for sure. There's ways this game knows how to challenge after you make a mistake. But today, we try not to make a mistake. And we try, and we're going to have to be careful because we don't have... Hey, Glacier is in the house! Today's, we got to be careful though. I mean, we're going to be playing with less than our best. So... as far as equipment is what I'm saying, we're definitely we'll be playing with less than our best. So we really gotta... Glacier saying hello wherever whatever platform you're watching on, Glacier says hello. How about that? So, yeah, we'll just see. I'm well, I always feel good and positive at the beginning. Let's see if I can stay focused. Not forget to put armor on people like we did with Machine Hater. Be very careful about the yellow moves into the unknown like we did with Macho Man. And don't lose track of enemy counts. I should have realized with only 8 enemies killed, we were nowhere near the end of that mission. Yeah, it's been getting a little sloppy, Nightmare. So I look back at lots of things I did, and you know, moving Neeks up to the upper level just to throw what he threw, it was dangerous cover. So every little thing I did, I shouldn't have done, and it's easy to see that in hindsight. Hopefully, I can give some forethought to things now, and maybe think about these things ahead of time. There's what I'm supposed to be doing as a commander. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get that done today. We shall see. My fingers will be crossed. That's for sure. My fingers will be crossed. But hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully it'll go well. That's kind of what I'm hoping. As always. Phew.
What's up?
Hey, Werner, how you doing? Werner, one of the few that was able to survive last time. Well, at least I keep somebody alive. So, there you go. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And Loki! Loki's in the house. That's a good sign. Also, I gotta get in on the applause. So hopefully we got all our pieces together today and everything jives, working fine. Hey, howdy doody, how you doing? how you doing? Looks like we got to get over to start this baby and get her on the road, so why don't we do just that? All right, so we don't have a mission lined up, as you can see. We're in here. The only how about I look at a positive number first? You know, we had that abductor that landed and we took out. We had that scout that landed and well, we shot it down. We took it out. So the resources were, I think, up in like 135-ish range, and now they're down to 113. So that's a good thing that happened this month. And there's a very good thing that happened this month. So I have a little diagram that I made up. You missed a bad one last time, Howdy Doody. Oh, baby, I don't think you were here, but whew, we had a rough time last time. And we're going to go over here to a little visual I have. And we're going to talk about how bad it got and how bad it was. So this is what was destroyed and lost. 2 laser pistols, so we're left with 1. 2 Titan armors. Yikes. 1 alloy plating. Okay. The reflex cannon is no more. And 1 of our alloy strike rifles. Not the end of the world there because we had 2. So the big hurts, Titan armor, and a reflex cannon. Now the alloy cannon isn't a huge drop off. So, you know, we still have a solid backup weapon. Then there's our damage stuff that we've been managing to... oh, don't worry. We had a disaster last time, so you didn't miss much. So now the current damage list is the Plasma Nova Gun is back at, I think, hours. The Gauss Auto Rifle, the repair base says it's 0 days out. I think on the main screen in the base, it says 1 day out. So I'm assuming it's less than a day. So hours left for the Plasma Nova Gun to come back. The Gauss Auto Rifle has 2 days. The Gauss Stutter Gun has 2 days to come back. This one hurts a lot. I really miss not having that. And that's 6 days out for the Reflex Rifle. 2 other Titan armors are 2 and 3 days out. So right now, we're down 4 Titan armors. We are down 4 Titan armors. Another 2 alloy plating out for 2 to 3 days. And a chameleon suit. Like it helped us not get hit, right? Suhara Peak, her camouflage and chameleon suit didn't keep her from getting hit on that lightning reflexes. What can I say? Alloys is where it's going to hurt the most. Yeah, you peek down here a little bit. Oh, I have the chat on top of everything, but I'll tell you what it says. And then this is what we have remaining. So for my suppressors, we're going to be forced into using an auto laser and probably the Gauss machine gun, which is the non-mobile version, but at least it gives me some powerful shots. The plasma storm gun is the only mobile thing. I used to be sharing that between anybody that I wanted to give mobility to. So, Rocketeer, engineers that shared that around along with that damaged, wherever it is, Gauss stutter gun that's here. So we're very limited. It's either the plasma storm gun or an SMG ballistic, little thin. And then for our I guess we could always go run the we're going to use the alloy strike rifle. I like the extra range. We do have an alloy cannon, so these are our backup weapons. They're still okay, but as we saw the way the strike rifle was hitting compared to the reflex cannon, between reflex rifle, night and day, absolutely night and day, the kind of damage it does. So we only have 2 Titan armors remaining. So Carapace is going to be passed out liberally. Alloy plating, we have 3 of those left. And then this is what we have here. 471 Illyrium, good. It's the 30 alloys that's concerning. That's going to slow down our ability to rebuild. We got good weapon fragments, good melt, based on what we want to do. So I have a wish list of what we need to replace. 2 Titan armors, 2 alloy plating, 2 upgraded pistols. Maybe I'll do laser. Maybe I'll see about doing better. Or we'll see. And a reflex cannon. Because it still is. It's expensive, but it's still an upgrade over the alloy cannon. And, you know, late game with big, tough Hey, Lucian, by the way. Good to see you in here. And then, what can I say? Now, Lucian said hello, but the system, my system, sputtered and did not say hello back to him. So, what can I say? It's not 100% perfect every time, I guess. And then we know the Dreamer has just entered. That's Trumpkin. Good to see you in here, Trumpkin. And see, it responded to him, so there was a little hiccup for Lucian for whatever reason. Who knows why? Anyway, and then those are the resources we have. This is the cost for each one of these. When I did the cost of upgraded pistols as laser pistols. So overall, I need 1,180 cash for all of these. 224 alloys for all of these to replace. 130 Illyrium, 20 mil. These two we got no matter what. Cast, we got a lot of stuff we can sell. That's not going to be an issue. So the main issue in restocking our armory is alloys. So how about that? That's our challenge, my friends. That's our challenge. All right, so let's get back in here. And the first thing we got to do is get over to the repair bay, because I never repaired those at the end of the last episode because, you know, I was over it all and I just wanted to leave. So yeah, we need alloys. The good thing is we do have 2 projects that'll refund us some alloys. Other than that, we got to find some alloys. What can I say? So what we're gonna do, and nice thing is this Titan armor is only going to take 3 days to repair, scope 3 days, alloy plating 3 days. So, and we can afford to do all of it, although it spends 13 alloys, but what you gonna do? So our alloys are now going to be down to, oh my god. They're going to be down to 17 now. Okay, there we go. Everything's being repaired now. So, yeah, you're right. Only thing we got left to do now is get out there. I can't think of anything else. Let me just take a look at the hangar. It's all good. This is where we shot down the scout. By the time I fly this over here to try and give me a replacement ship, it's not going to save me much. I'm just going to leave Badass Vader there for now. Of course, we also got 7 days here. Yeah, you see, I'm just going to hold steady, let these guys keep repairing. And there you go. Hopefully, if we have an air game, it's somewhere else. 18 hours, we got our plasma cannon in North America. That gives us plasma cannon in North America and Europe then. So there are good things going on. I must say there are good things going on. And I can't remember. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. I did it right here. I did have that spare Phoenix cannon coil gun, and we did arm it. Okay. So memory refreshed there. And now I say time to find ships. Let's just do it. Let's just get out there and start a scan and mission control. Let's see what we can find. See here it says Plasma Nova Gun 1 day, and if I had shown you in the engineering repair bay, it says 0 days. So let's see how long it takes for the Nova Gun, and let's see if we can get a nice little window where we don't have a mission. Wouldn't that be ideal? This is Long War though, so don't count on it. Old McDonald is back. Nice to see someone who's been around a while and has some abilities. Rick's back, so we can get to Rick roll the aliens. That's a good sign, maybe. Items. That means the Plasma Nova Gun just came back. Item completed repair. That's the one that just popped to 0. So we got it back. Very good. We got a mech back. That'll be really helpful for next mission, having a mech available. Happy about that. And we got a bunch of people finished training. Let's just build the training bay back up again really fast. It's just it's just going to be the same pilots that we used. Bruce Intervention Sinclair is the only viewer pilot I think left. And then I need one more. Oh yeah, boom. There we go. Okay, keep your training going and let's go find a mission still. Well, now, you know, I was kind of hoping we'd find something to shoot down. You could always say we could try to shoot this down just to get the resources of a large abductor, but then I don't have the team to fight a large abductor right now. You could argue I don't have a team to fight you know, a heavier swarming mission in Germany either, but you know, these are the cards we've been dealt. I think I'm just gonna we'll scramble. Yeah, it only has one escort too. Dee-dum. With only one mech, I don't have a lot of strong stuff to fight a shot down abductor kind of enemies. It gets more enemies. Let me just check one thing. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing this, but let's yeah, I know, that's the part of me that's hesitating. If I can shoot it down, that's going to get me more alloys than an abduction mission. So I want to look real quick here, and let's see, abductor, I can't talk, abductor. Let's, if we crashed it, it'd have 20 enemies, which is going to be about the same-ish of a heavy. I think a heavy mission these days is 15 plus 3. Yeah, I think it maxes out at 18 if memory serves me. Oh yeah, I can look right here. So a heavy mission would max out 15 plus the extra 3 for their... Oh wait, finally, alien resources over 180. Oh, I was thinking that was research. No, so it's only, they're not over 180 resources. So 15 and 18 is what we're looking at for that. And then for a shot down thing, we're looking up to 20. So potentially 5 more than I'd get on an abduction. So does this mean, I guess I should try shooting it down. The only problem is that's 24 and there's 4 outsiders. I tell you what. We do need alloys, but I also know our barracks right now is anemic. I don't have a lot of choices right now. And to have to then deal at the end of that, it's doable. But I think I'd rather climb back up into the saddle on a heavier swarming. Does this mean Commander's doubting himself? Does this mean Commander's doubting himself? I feel like I'd rather crawl back into it and hopefully not injure anybody with guaranteed less enemies of 15 or 18 rather than 20 enemies plus 4 command pods, so 24. Am I wimping out on you guys? I know we need stuff. We need alloys. We need to claw back in to get some stuff rebuilt. But at the same time, if we stall a little bit, I get back, you know, if I can just get by on an abduction, then all of a sudden I get back. I'm looking at my notes from earlier where I did all this stuff. But, you know, I have a reflex rifle coming back in not too long, and that's gonna make a huge difference over the strike rifle. That hits so much better, and then I get double shots off my. Oh boy, it's late game, you know. Yeah, I can't really look right now, can I? I can't really look right now, can I? An abduction would be 8 hours. A crash would give me, usually what? 18, 24 hours, sometimes 36. I don't know all the patterns and how that works. I wish I knew how many were coming back in a half hour. Because if I back out of here real quick and try to go back into our headquarters, by the time I come back out, that thing's going to fly that much closer. And the odds of me shooting it down are going to go less that way too. So you see my predicament. I kind of want to go look. I kind of want to go look. But at the same time, we're going to shoot it down. We got to do it now. So, we got Hawkeye. We can go out with everybody. We can go balance there. Aggressive. And the question is, this is also where we're going to be getting our terror missions. Do I want to keep these guys available to shoot down the terror missions more? Or do I want to risk the damage I could take in this battle to make it more difficult for a terror mission? See, these are all the things I'm trying to consider. Unfortunately, not fast enough for your viewing pleasure. But that's kind of, that's all the things that are running through my mind that, you know, I try to calculate just a little bit. But, okay, guess what? You guys convinced me. I need to act like we're on top of this. I need to act like I want those alloys. Those alloys, if we do this, can really help us bounce back that much quicker. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. He doesn't, they would pounce on him. And they still may pounce on him. But the thing is, his aim's still 85. Whereas if we go aggressive, it's 90. It's not that big of a difference. Because he's that good. And I, you know... Because if I go aggro 78, he by far is the one that gets targeted. The plasma weapon does not have to be up close. But even an abductor, if it hits us, will hurt us. But at the same time, Gleaser is a sturdier ship. That's why I was going, that's kind of why I was thinking balanced. And that's my initial shot. Any of these firestorms, I go balanced because I need these around. I don't need them to be out of service for any extended period. Plasma cannon does not. I can go defensive with the plasma cannon. So the plasma cannon, unlike the coil guns, which are close range only, yeah, you kind of have to read between the lines in the wiki and the Squadrons. Well, not the regular wiki, but the Squadrons Unleashed wiki, which I think is now attached. Squadrons 2 Unleashed, I think, is part of the wiki down at the very end. So yeah, I don't have to be aggressive here. So that's the way I'm going to do it. If we take damage, it's on the others, and we can build those a lot easier than I can build a firestorm. What can I say? We can do that a lot better that way. All right, so we're going to do the fight. We're going to hope there's still a chance it's going to land before I get to it. That's just the danger. We could be halfway through the battle and it lands, because remember, it's kind of still moving as we go. So anyway, let's go. We'll hit the aim module to try and hit them harder, faster, so they can't land and all that good stuff.
Engaging bogey.
Okay, aim.
Satellite assist.
Nearing strike range.
Let's go, Gleaser. Take it down fast.
Approaching target now.
Gleaser took a hit. Escort's down. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going, guys. Hit them hard. Hit them hard. Archangel took it, and we have a crew moving at the site. We did shoot it down, so we're going for this one. Gleaser got both kills, and now we have to hope we can put together a team that I am confident with, and we'll find out how much time we can advance to maybe get somebody back who's on the verge or on the edge of coming back, which might or might not help. So yeah, we came through that okay. I'm pleased with the result. And we got ourselves an abductor. I want to find out the timer on it. Okay, 36 hours. So, yeah. Since I have 36 hours, let's just look in here. Whoop, not hangar. Let's look in the barracks and see what we're dealing with. We got Rickroll. That's good. We got a Blue Jay. He's good, even though they're both commanders. He's got javelin and all that stuff. Pathfinder, we do have Jayaraman. Not my best Pathfinder, but he ain't no slouch. I do have a Sniper Carnage in the zone sniper. Not my best infantry. Doesn't have the best aim. That's kind of why he's in the role he's in. Gunners wise, I have Mags and Magera. Oh baby, quite the drop off. So let's go see when some folks do come back. Days. Freaky friendly 1 day. Well, we could wait 24 hours and maybe he'll be back as long as it's not over 1 day. Kotzen Vodlin would be back. Jonesy would be back. So we're guaranteed to get Jonesy. That would be a second gunner that I'd feel better than that sergeant gunner. Even Ecobot, if I felt like an infantry. Medic wise, I'm probably a little on the thin side. I got a Shogun in 1 day. If that's so, I could double mech it if Kibo gets back in time. So we're going to be advancing time. Kwampa's not ready in a while. Zabiol will not be ready, but I do have a medic if I need it. And any of these wounds, none of these wounds are like hours out. So, oh, 20 hours, Gleisly. So yeah, but I have Old McDonald back, who's somewhat similar. Karma Suture Fort, yeah. Okay, so medic wise, what do I have? And smoke wise, what do I have? Annette Congo Durand. She does not have. She's one mission away from getting her dense smoke. Okay. Well, there's also Raquel, who I would not have. I will not have anybody with the big old med kits where she has dense smoke, so I'd have my 6 or 8 dense smokes that she would bring for me all in one person. I just will have to pay attention if I don't have a medic with me, which we don't have to have. I'll just have to remember to scatter around a med kit here and there. So we have a few, just in case of the worst. So yeah, why don't I advance a little time on this thing is what I'm thinking. I think we can put together a good enough team. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just worried, you know, we got Rickroll, but he's not going to have the best weapon in the world. It's Gauss, though. You know, people always say all the time, you can win with Gauss. People have won with Gauss. Yeah, but were they this late in the game? They were able to win on a quicker curve because they had a plan to win it and end it with Gauss. So I didn't. I wanted Plasma, and I wanted to experience and have fun with Plasma, and I've been enjoying it until we lost it. So I might need to be doing some investing there too. It's just that the only problem is I think some of those investments require alloys. Let's see. Like, I probably need mechanized unit defense. Yes, look at that. Mechanized survival for shivs. That's 60 alloys. Drone updates are going to compete for those alloys that I desperately need for other things. Shiv suppression. Well, that would allow my shiv to suppress and at least play the role of a gunner. So we could easily pick that up. In fact, I'm just going to do it right now. Now that you've mentioned it to me, let's just at least have our shivs be able to suppress. Every little bit helps if I get pushed into using them. It's only 2 days too. Okay. Field repairs. Upgrade our arc throwers with the drone's robotic repair. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that one yet. We got one project going to move us in the right direction. Now we got to advance some time. Oh, say 24 hours-ish, and then we'll take a peek at who we still have available to go out on this mission. Okay. Ellen Ripley's back. Kotzen Vodlin's back. Gleisley's back. New request from India. You know, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take it all the way down to 1 hour, and then we're going to go. Just in case I get, say, Kibo Motarasu back. I would like the firepower that he would bring to the table. I would really, really like that. It would make me feel more confident also. And not walking on eggshells so much. Also, many of the... Oh, there's the Aegis armor. That's where it is. That was one thing I was unaccounted for, and I didn't notice it, that it was repairing. That's where I missed it. Okay, so I'm going to run it down to 1 hour in case some of these are hours out, and maybe I get a odd thing or two back. So we're running down to 1 hour. Yeah, we're not getting anything back. What can I say? EcoBot is back. I'll have some choices. Friendly's back. No Kibo! Come on, Kibo! You got 1 hour to get better. And we completed a bunch of item repairs, though. Every little bit's gonna help here. Every. Did Kibo come back? I didn't see that. Let's find out. Let's find out. I just saw a bunch of repairs get done. Alright, there's the map. Doesn't tell me much. It's more a starting location on a crashed abductor. We did, yeah, Kibo did come back? Okay. Okay, Rickroll. You're leading the thing. I'm not taking a medic, like I said, because I want dense smoke on a mission like this, and whoever name I said... Hathor, Raquel, has dense smoke, and she'll have it in quantity. Yeah, there's Kibo. So she's gonna be my smoker. I'm up to 10 packs a day! No, not that kind of smoker. Suppression. Let's bring at least player-wise an A team here, even though they may not all have A weapons. We will go with Jayaraman. We will have a sniper. We will have Kibo. And that'll help avoid some of our Titan armor issues. And it could be that I work with, you're right, it could be EcoBot, since I'm going to be slow playing this. Could work out on this mission.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Sean Brennan, how you doing? Yeah, we got slapped bad. We got slapped bad. The worst loss I've had, the worst beating I've taken this whole series. And that's a long time to be playing. And then have that happen. Oof. Yeah, they got dumped in the eel tank, yeah. Ooh, ouch. I don't even want to visualize that. No. Oh man. So maybe I take a little EcoBot, because I don't have as much. You know, he can come in handy at times, you know, in assault, to just get up there and punch somebody out of a situation. But yeah, we're gonna stay frosty and yeah, no, that wasn't as bad, Glacier. I know it was for you. I know that's the worst in the world, that mission. Okay, today is the day. Yeah, like I said, we're climbing back into the saddle. Let's go find out how much armor we have. How many Titans? Did any Titans repair? We had 2. No, I still only have 2. So there's 2 Titan armor still that didn't quite repair. That's why I was hoping we could bring the 2 mechs, because that's 2 less Titan armors I'm gonna need. So let's do the mechs first. You're gonna get the Valiant Railgun. Kibo is able to... He has those servo things that heal him a couple health at a time. So why don't we have you do the Restorative Mist, just in case we need you to heal yourself a little bit. And then we'll give you... Whoops. Okay, we'll put the Restorative Mist there. Be picky. And then we're going to come down here and do a scope and the alloy jacketed rounds for you. You are ready to go. Hit and run. If we can flank them, we can kill them. Pretty much. Yeah, definitely Restorative Mist. Definitely. Then we'll come over here to Kibo. And you got the Defender, the Railgun. Oh yeah, grenade launcher. And then you'll get a scope. You know, don't really need these so much. Are you gonna panic on me? Should I just give you an alien Oh, I already got a laser sight there. That gets your aim up to pretty high. Let's just keep it like this. And by having the laser sight, I kind of offset rapid fire a little bit by having that little extra sight. So let's do that. Hey, Hopesin, how you doing? Good to see you. Yep. I'm trying to relax today. We're gonna try and chill out and know we got this. We know we got this, right? Something like that. Okay, Dominguez. You're gonna be kept back row. I'm not bringing you along to capture. I'm bringing you along to carry dense smoke. Do I have anybody who will need the storm gun? Now, the one thing I do not have is a Rocketeer. So I will once again look at my makeup before we commit to it. See if there's anybody I want to switch out for a Rocketeer. That would be another potentially good thing. Good thing to have, especially with the final pod of Outsiders. So we'll have to think that one through also. Let's get some more smoke in there. And we'll give you one of the med kits. Look at that health. Oh man. And how many alloy platings do I even have to spread around? 4. 4. 4 to cover 6. Well, 2 Titan armors to cover 6. And there's no more time to advance, because we had, well, one of the Titan armors was 2 days, one was 3 days, and we didn't get it back for repair. I was hoping to get the 2-day one back to help a little bit. So we'll leave the 3rd slot open for now while I think about that. Freaky Friendly. My gunners have to have the Titan. Oh, I got the Aegis back, so at least that's a little bit of an upgrade over Carapace. So there's that too. There's that too. We'll go Titan Armory on the gunners. You, Freaky, have the better aim. There's the baby we've been missing. There's our baby we've been missing. I do have the Gauss machine gun, or if I want to stay mobile, I don't have the Gauss auto rifle, do I? Oh, we got it back! Yes, I do! Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna keep my gunners mobile. I'm gonna keep my gunners mobile. Okay, so Ripley, since you're wearing Titan, I'm not as afraid to have you do the non-long ranger. Okay. And then I need scope, which are getting a little low. We have a couple of those damaged also. The gunners tend to take the shots, so the gunners are... Yeah, I realized I didn't give you your normal scope. And plating. Gunners, we armor up. Everybody else is going to get what they can. Everybody else will get what they can. I think what I'm going to do with you, Rickroll, you're going to get the Aegis armor. We do not have my favorite gun, but at least we have an alloy strike rifle, which will have to do. I have one laser pistol. You'll get it. Ecobot. We have Gauss available for you. Use it well. Unfortunately, Carapace. Yeah, you're going to be targeted too. We got to remember to keep you in really, really good cover. And I'm going to give you one of those. And the scope. And we'll leave it at that. Pokey pokey. Let's go back to you, Rickroll. And we got to give you your extras. We'll take a motion tracker. Oh, the chameleon suit's back. Well, like it really worked last time, but we're going to give it to you. I'm not going to be afraid to run between this and lightning I'm not going to afraid to run lightning reflexes if we have to. I can't let that just keep me frozen. One LA plating, I'll hold off on that. Yeah, we definitely want a marksman scope. That's our final thing. Okay, Jonesy's all set. Little scary with Ecobot's armor for a frontliner. Scares the heck out of me. And then here we got the flying armor. Archangel. We do have a nice green weapon. I always like to see the green weapons out there. Illuminator gun sight. Fuel cell. Oh, you have that? Guess what? You have this. Okay. Now I gotta kind of double. Yeah, I know. I do have some slots open on people. I do have some slots open on people. I'm a little light on med kits. So what I'm gonna do, unfortunately then, what that means I'm gonna do, since a lot of times you are the ones that get hit, I'm gonna have really pokey, gunners. So I'm gonna have to really think well with them. And plan well with that. Okay, I got my, there's my, okay, I got one there on Ripley already. Got one there, and I got Restorative Mist. That may just have to do, because what I'd like to do is maybe get the chem grenades here. I went right by him, didn't I? There we go. And at least by doing that, I get multiple uses out of them if I need it. What weapon? Oh, nobody. I can give you the plasma storm gun because I have no Rocketeer who I would normally give it to. We also got the stutter gun available, but I don't have a Rocketeer. So the question is, will I regret not having a Rocketeer? Will I regret not having a Rocketeer? Well, I'm gonna have to make shredding work. Do I have Shredder on you? Yes, I do have Shredder. Okay, I have to make Shredder work that way, or, and I don't think you have Shredder though. So I am a little limited in my shredding damage output without a Rocketeer with a couple Shredder rockets. And he's where, yeah, Ecobot just has Carapace. That's, I have nothing else. My Titans did not, my one Titan that had a chance to get repaired did not make it in time. If that had happened, I'd feel a lot more relaxed. A lot more relaxed. She at least has heat ammo for the mechs and whatnot. So, yeah. We can make this work. We can make this work. For cover destruction, I got Kibo. He doesn't have a lot of potential cover destruction, and it's not as, doesn't do as destructive damage as say a rocket often does, but we have some of that, if some little bit of cover destruction potential. So armor's all good. Weapons we've upgraded everywhere where I have the highest upgrade on and available. Two in Carapace. So we got even, yeah, okay. It's Gauss or above that we got. So I can't complain about the weapons. We got lots of smoke. I just have to work my best. And it may be a little bit of slow playing going on, my friends. It may be just a little bit of slow playing going on, so I don't accidentally exit. Well, that one pod came into me. Remember the one that was almost a disaster on the last landed abductor? But you know, we'll just have to keep, well, let's hope we don't start on the side again. Maybe we can start out back, or maybe we can camp a little bit longer and not have to worry about moving up the side or something. All right, I can't think of anything else I need to change, my friends. So check your ammo. I especially got to say that now because a lot of you are using different weapons than we were before. So check your ammo, check your weapons, and let's get down there. But we need the alloys. That's why we're doing this. We need the alloys.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
All right. Operation
near the German border.
Vengeful Him.
The UFO came down.
Well, we would like to gain some vengeance.
Major population centers.
We sure as heck
Secure the
would.
site with limited danger to the civilians in the
And
area.
we'll be singing while we do it. Hallelujah. There we go. Okay, where'd we get to start?
This is Big Sky.
Okay, we're starting out back.
Secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky.
Oh, this is not the
Attempt the breach.
back of the craft that has a lot of cover, though. Yeah, that's the only bad part. It's not the side that has a lot of cover. So we will definitely start out with a motion tracker, see if anybody's super near. And then, not seeing anybody, we know we can like go up 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. And we're gonna do the 5. And that's our initial perimeter while everybody gets set up. Okay, we're good. For now. We're good! Oh, we're done. We can go now. We're good. And if they're not out on the fringes, you know, I'm not going to be flying my sniper right away. Let's just... and I can't move him back. Yeah, we're just... He's not flying right away. Because if I fly him too much, he's not going to be able to see inside for shots anyway. And then once we start going in, you know, my sniper ain't going to be flying so much today, is what I think. Yeah, I'm not going to stretch for him, that's for sure. Because meld, we're at least okay. You know, we're over 200 meld, so I'm not as concerned about meld, and I'm not going to risk things trying to get it. Let's just kind of, you know, have people near the front. Let's just grab positions, so at least we all have, even if it's not great cover, you know, we at least have our half cover. Okay. We'll get... And then we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just go there. Because we know we're trying to just take the clear spots where we know we can take cover.
Roger, Dodger.
And not have anybody see us. Then we'll start moving up at hopefully a coordinated fashion after that. Okay, and then you with Carapace. Stay back here to throw smoke should we need it. Yep. And, you know, I'd like to at least get you some kind of cover. But for starters, since nobody's out here, we'll move you back to the back of the map, as far away as we can. We'll just call that a first move.
Overwatch, aye. Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение.
Chrysalids, thin men, sectoids, and here they come. Berserker right off the bat. Oh, did you miss? That would have been nice to have hit. A lot of reaction shots that ain't quite hitting. Oh my god, everyone missed! Okay, ye old Berserker is in the midst of us, that's for dang sure. And how big was that pod? 3 mutons and a Berserker, so it's not an overly big pod. We definitely got to take care of the Berserker first. before we start focusing on these guys. And it's just 3 regular mutants. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely throw a chem grenade. I don't want to throw smoke. So it means when the mutants come at us... See, by throwing a chem grenade, that ends my turn, unlike throwing a smoke grenade. But it dinks away his health. Now let's go see what kind this is. Let me just let's take a look with you and see what special deals we're dealing with. It's a Juggernaut. You know, Sprinter, normal, Adaptive, Bromare, Bull Rush, Bloodlust, Shock Absorbent. So he's the kind that we got to be careful by getting too close to him when we take our shots. Okay, so he gets, you know, 33% less damage when we're too close to him. Alright. So, maybe we start out just so he gets shredded, and I double tap with Glen Friendly, because for suppression they're mostly too far away anyway. So we're gonna start out by getting this guy shredded, and we may have to be passing around the shots because depending on who he's too close to, we may have to kind of ping him back and forth, spreading out the shots. So I think because of his health and the nature of what we're dealing with, we must, I repeat, we must get him shredded. So I'm going to do it via double tap. And he is now shredded. And he's going to come charging. Well, didn't come charging the way I expected. Okay. But we're probably everybody here is within 4. Therefore, I say snipe. And snipe with a precision shot. And I haven't checked Carnage's will stat recently. Let's hope it's good. I would have liked to save Carnage for later when the guy was weaker, so he might have been able to take multiple shots, but guess what? We needed to get him out of the thick of things. So now that he's shredded, I think I may move Kibo back here to keep him moving away from some folks who might take the next shot. And I might do the same with a Jayaraman over here. I may start with Jayaraman, because he has hit and run. Then do Kibo to pull him back. Yeah, the farther he... Yeah, the shots aren't guaranteed either. That's the thing. And then if I need help from anyone over here, we got them, but they can keep their attention forward. We'll see if we can take care of this. Jayaraman, start it off. $14 damage is the kind of damage we needed. We resisted. So your next shot won't be as effective. Except we're down to 73 now. Would I get more? What's your aim? Yeah, let's do our second shot with friendly. Finish off the double tap. That should do it. Okay. What I could do is finish it off with EcoBot, and then EcoBot with his second shot should be able to just Overwatch. Why don't we do that? See, the Ecobot's strutting around going, see, I took down a berserker. Yeah, all of 2 of its hit points. A few other people did the heavy lifting. Now, do we see anybody? We do see this guy. And do I have my suppressor on this side still available? Yes, I do. So we will just suppress this guy so we have only 2 mutons then able to move and shoot at us. Well, without being hindered. So, yeah, to be fair. So I'm going to suppress the one we do see. We'll still have 2 others coming at us. But at least their big buddy is down. Well, Kibo, I moved you back here and didn't end up needing you. What can I say? I don't know if it's even worthwhile to Overwatch this far. You know, being now you have limited squad sight, so I can Overwatch you. We'll also need a reload at some time. I am gonna throw smoke on the half cover guys up in the front. We'll Overwatch here. Yeah, we're not. Let's hang on to your ammo. You haven't done anything, so let's. Yeah, but reload's turn ending, isn't it? In this game, this is where I want XCOM 2. I want to reload and then Overwatch. So let's Overwatch. In case those guys. Let's see, if I put smoke here, that covers all the half-cover people up on the front. And I'm cool with that. Oh, so you get 2 smokes. I don't think I need another smoke. I'm gonna Overwatch you, because you at least have a plasma storm gun. And Kibo, I move you up. I could move you up. In fact, I'll move you up in the middle of the smoke. I hear the chrysalids. He's gonna try. He tried that 1% shot. Is he gonna? They're gonna have better than 1. Okay, he blood calls. All right, we could do this. He put himself. This one put himself in a flankable position. Yeah. Oh, you heard the floaters this time too. I was missing the floaters. I was more waiting to see where they moved, but that's good to know. Hopefully, yeah. Maybe we can get it done easy. Okay, we're just out of range of the other guy, so I have a feeling if we move just a little bit closer, we'll get a nice flank hit and run on this guy. Nice. A little bit closer. So we do have the limited squad sight, so if I brought you, say, up to here for the flank, you should have it. Because 1, 2, you're within 5 of his sight ring, so let's do it. And take a little hit and run. That's even better, because it allows me to reload with you, which I kind of want to do. You? I wonder if you were flying. Yeah, see, flying, it would be iffy if you start running into roof problems, so we'll keep you on the ground. What we will do is, who do I have to suppress? It's not you. Okay, I could bring you here to suppress, but then we open up the possibility of you getting flanked. The reason I'm doing that is you would be able to hollow. Ripley doesn't hollow target. Well, I got a hollow target right here. Rickroll hollow target. Well, all I'm gonna do is suppress. Why am I worried about that? I'm just gonna suppress with you. Yeah. Who cares if he's not hollow targeted? Oh, I was thinking I wanted a hollow target to give a slightly better shot for my sniper. Because that's his only shot. So I will do it. It's dense smoke for a turn.
Solid copy.
And we're gonna hollow.
Sit down.
Then we'll give Carnage a chance. And then if he gets him low enough, we might even finish with a flush. Okay, now you're up to 60%. See what you can do. Do your magic, Carnage. Yes.
Bagged and tagged.
Okay. I think I'm pretty much going to be overwatching here for a turn. I don't want to push up too aggressively yet. I'm happy just camping out temporarily. We got one more muton. He might just run away. If we don't see him this upcoming turn, it means he's running away back to some other pod. And that's just the way it is. So let's just one for all you and reload. Who do we have shooting? I'll keep you on Overwatch, Rick roll.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
And I think I'll reload here. So in case we need some suppression, I got it maxed out. Overwatch.
Overwatch, aye.
There, he's being aggressive. Nice. He's gonna get a shot off. Unless he's...
Starting to lose ground.
Here we go. Okay, he missed it. It was only a 14% shot. I think we got this guy taken care of because he's standing out in the frickin' open. Therefore, Rickroll. I'm gonna give you a shot, and then you'll be able to reload. Plus, you'll hollow target him in case you miss. He says no. I'm gonna Rickroll the guy. Let's reload.
Повеселимся.
Let's get some people reloaded.
Aye, aye, Commander. Ready to rock.
As we get ready to figure out our next move, I'm fine just camping one more turn.
That'll do.
Yeah, I just got to keep you on the ground because it's like I'm afraid they're going to activate. So we got 5 more smokes, 2 chems still.
Todo cubierto.
I'm gonna reload now.
It's killing time.
Did they sound closer this time? Oh, we got an outsider in this pod that came charging out with whomever, and we hit. Ah, it's one of these. An outsider pod with a sectoid commander. This is where a rocket would have been come in quite handy, don't you think? A rocket could have come in quite handy there. I don't know if your grenade will be strong enough to destroy any of this cover, but we're gonna find out. I am extremely worried about this little dude here. So let's see if a grenade can do it for us. So it's one for all. I also have collateral damage, so let's just check the grenade first. We have a chance to destroy some of this, maybe. Unlike, you know, the walls. Let's give this a go. I think I gotta do this first. Oh, did you hear an ethereal too? Well, hopefully that sound was this little dude. Well, before I do this... Okay, that's all we see in this pod. 3 outsiders, sectoid commander. Okay. So at least this pod, it's not, there's nothing like that active right now. I think I'm gonna go with the grenade just because we have a chance, no guarantee, a chance to maybe destroy a cover or more, which would give my hit and runners something to brag about. Cross your fingers. Powerful grenade, Kibo. Powerful grenade. Yeah, like that. That's the powerful grenade we were looking for. Whoo, baby. Okay. 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 Ecobot, you want to go for the guy and we can say you can hit, everybody's going to be able to hit them all. Ecobot, let's try this one. That was good.
Taken care of.
Since that went so well, Ecobot, take a shot on this one.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, someone came in. Carlos, how you doing? Now we shot this one down. And I'm bound and determined not to turn it into a trap when it's not a trap. Did we hear a lot of stomping? I don't know if we heard a lot of stomping. So therefore, I don't know that we really have, yeah, unfortunately he can't shoot anymore. And I'm trying to think of what I gotta do next. Because I'm trying to think. If I command a shot here to get a flank on him, I'm worried about bringing him up, though. Kind of worried about bringing him up. I could use double tap here. And let's just make sure I have it. Let's just make sure I have it. You know what I'm saying? Double tap available. I'm trying to be extra careful, double checking, crossing my T's, dotting my I's today. Double tap. No, not that guy. Friendly? Don't be friendly to this guy. He's shredded. I needed to do more damage, though, next time. Like a crit at 58%? That would do it. Yeah. We got our crit. Okay. Now, in a perfect world, I can find a way to get a flank. But what I may have to do is do it step by step first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This might get me in range, but what it does is next turn it definitely allows me to then move far enough to flank shot the guy. And then I'll be suppressing him, which doesn't mean he can't do mind games on us, as we all know. We have 61% here. So I'm hoping I can at least come out here and still see the guy. It's going to be right near the limit, so maybe I don't want to be in his range with my command guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just come here. And hopefully that'll still get the job done. And you'll apply the hollow targeting. Oh! I didn't even think I moved him that far forward that I didn't even think pop the motion tracker. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the mood to comment after that mission. I was in the mood to get grumpy after that mission. So, well, at least you're on the right side, so you have cover against them. Nobody's in your line of fire yet, but they'll be moving up. So we're gonna be popping smoke. Oh boy, we gonna be popping some smoke. So I think what I gotta do is suppress here. They were thin men. Oh, yeah. They were thin men. Just four thin men. I'm sure one of them's a commander or leader kind of a thin man with good stats, but four thin men. So we'll be looking for the acid to go flying, I guess. So part of me says, oh, we need to at least come this far with you. And hopefully there's not another pod this way. Because I've got to flank this guy. I have got to find a way to flank this guy. He's entrenched. So for you, let's move you close this way. There better not be something right inside that door. It's only 42. So I've got to be taking some shots that are not going to be great. So let's do the suppression to lock him down. I don't think Mind Fray or anything like that's going to work on this dude. No. Suppress. Hopefully he doesn't mind control. Try mind controlling the suppressor. We know there's a little... The thing's a little buggy with that. And then let's take a look at my sniper. Well, this is going to be my best chance, so I'm going to take, even though it's only 61%, my chance to crit is higher than my chance to hit. How about that? Yeah, the snakes. It's kind of fun to know and see that they really are snakes in XCOM 2. Alright, come on, Carnage. We could use a little carnage right about now. We hit! That helps. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Now this is really asking a lot. Let's see, Rickroll. Oh, you know what? I definitely am going to shoot you now, though. You at least have cover. I'll get smoke on you. Let's get the hollow targeting to help improve this final shot. So, hollow target. It worked! It worked this time! What can I say? Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. We'll go one for all here. And Overwatch. And then the Thin Men. Charge of the Thin Men. And I am throwing some smoke. Let's see, I can cover you three comfortably here.
Humo en el aire.
And they're pretty nimble and mobile. Hopefully they can't run far enough. Hopefully one of them doesn't have squad sight. There's another problem. Thin men sometimes come with squad sight. So, do I do this? Because at least everybody else is in half cover. No, I'm more worried about him. If they come, if we have a thin man with squad sight, because once they see us, they like know where everybody, right? Isn't it? Do they then know where everybody is? At least everybody else has that half cover at least. I'm gonna do it. Overwatch. Okay, acid. Figured some acid would be coming. Yeah, okay, so there's a way out the side door for these guys. We're suppressed. And we got heavy floaters that joined the party. Okay. Okay. Did any of the heavy floaters go on Overwatch? No. So I just have one thin man on Overwatch. Way back here. I want to get a look at that one thin man on Overwatch. He does have squad sight. So I think he only gets, I don't know, his squad sight. What kind of weapon does he have? Thin man sniper. Well, I'm telling you, Rickroll, we're running you for a reason today, and let's hope we do not get hit on a 1 or 2% thangamajigger. Okay, now we got acid on my grenade launcher. This is going to be tough, my friends. It's going to be very, very tough. Because these, you know, could they have at least been regular floaters? Please, at least. And we're talking holy moly baboli. A sniper's in range of all 4 heavy floaters. All 4 heavy floaters. They've got to be my priority right now. Some of these guys, like this one, are landed. That's the good news. Others are in cover and probably landed in that cover. Now, with acid, how far can you launch a grenade? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Basically, you can't. Unless I move you and you take a little tiny little bit hit, and we come over here to where I can, close enough to where I can launch a grenade, and then get rid of their cover, and at least I have a lot of people. I have hit and run there, double tap there, hit and run there. That I have the potential. Yeah, collateral damage is the other way, but my grenade at least takes away kind of, you know, the cover there, and then he should be landed, cover here, and then he should be landed. And then this is the only dangerous one. After that, maybe I can suppress? I don't know. And then leave the thin men. Which is not the thing you usually want to say on these maps. But, so Rickroll. I'm moving you back. Because you also have a little bit of squad sight to ya. So I could say move you back here. You know, the only cover we got is half cover. Move you back to this half cover and at least get rid of the Overwatch. Then there's nobody else overwatching. Oh yeah, and I might have to do collateral damage because he's being suppressed. Well, suppress, suppress, suppress. Yeah, and then so I see him. So maybe what I gotta do is what's my flush shot? I can flush at 82. What that does is it frees up yeah, I may want to flush this guy just to free up Kibo to move and give this a go. Because if I can get this all to work, and I can get 2 shots on this, 2 shots on that, 2 shots on that, or get them weakened enough that Carnage can go to town with in the zone. You know, we have a couple potential options to deal with some of this. I'm trying to think what gives me my best chances, and I think I gotta destroy the cover on these grounded things, so that's why I'm gonna try the flush here. It's not a guarantee. So then what do I do if that doesn't work, huh? What do I do if that doesn't work? I don't know. Or yeah, Kibo could tank it, but I'm gonna try the flush first. Because then if everything else works out, kill, kill, kill in the perfect world. And suppress. And let the thin men do their thing. I'd rather have the thin men do their thing than him. So let's try the flush. 82%. Come on, Jonesy. Got him. Broke the flush. Okay. Now I gotta break that Overwatch over here. I'm still gonna bring you up back this way. I might be able to just leave Kibo there. And he can provide some full cover for some of us. Like, that's why I'm running here too, because it's potentially full cover against thin men. That's iffy if it's full cover against this guy, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, don't get hit, Rickroll. Don't get hit. 3%. Okay. You know, it's only 3%, but once you've been hit by those 1 or 2%ers, you start worrying every single time. Dun dun dun. Okay. Now, we hope we have an amazing cover destruction grenade. Okay, so I will have to move up still. No, it feels like... Oh, because you know why? Acid. So my range is also reduced from the frickin' acid that we're in. So let's move up. So much for the full cover at my side. We're just gonna move up to make sure it's real. You're gonna take a little acid hurt. That should be far enough. Well, let's just make sure. I was gonna try to put him here so maybe I can get someone in there for full cover, but then we gotta run through acid and all sorts of weird stuff. Let's just come close enough where we can do the grenade. Oh yeah, that's right. Acid on mechs. That doesn't work. But it still affects his shot. Go figure. Let's remove some cover, folks. That one didn't go away. Okay. 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 So I can move up for some hit and run with Jayaraman, and we're gonna do that. Well, they got some defense. Even grounded, they've got some defense, don't they now? Holy smokes. The other thing I can do is I have another smoke to throw, but then I could maybe get chem on whoever's remaining too to kind of make them a little more docile too. And we'll see how this works out. We need some hits. I'll tell you what. I was thinking I might need to save Rickroll for a command. But maybe I need to save him for, you know, try and hit there. Get some hollow target on this one and hit. I think I need all his shots. This is rough.
Цель не поражена.
It's not working out, my friends. Not working out. The best laid plans of mice and men. Ain't doing diddly squat. Ain't doing diddly squat. How big, how many of these will I be able to cover in acid? Just one. So now I'm gonna hollow this guy. He's missed every... Last 3 shots all missed. Last 3 shots. I have to be careful so I don't destroy things in front of me. That's a potential carnage shot. I don't know what's going to be best or worse. Your aim now. Well, your aim is still good, even though you're acided. So thank goodness for that. Let's see if we can wear this guy down. It's only 43 on the flyers and the one in cover. So carnage. Can we get a little chain going here?
Oh, he smoked him. That was satisfying.
I have a better shot on this. You know, because we're not going to kill it. And then I have one of these shots. But now they're greatly reduced. Yeah, forget the thin men. It's only 43 on these two. Then we have you, who does not have, who can suppress somebody. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up, yeah, I'm going to take a shot on one of these two, but I can suppress him and chem him to help. Before I chem him, I'm going to have to stand here and throw a smoke, because we're oh my god, we're going to die. So maybe I can't chem him and smoke at the same time. I can move here and then just chem, so at least I'm in the middle of this smoke, which is going to go away any moment. But then he can come down to flank us easy. But if the smoke lasts just enough... When you say reducing one attacker's hit chance versus reducing every attacker's hit chance, well, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me on that. Freaky Friendly does. So I can move Freaky Friendly forward. It's hard to tell. You know, it's hard to tell where the asset is. So I could move Freaky Friendly here. That gets his. But then I don't get the. Then I don't get to suppress. And does this. And does this help me more than suppressing? So yeah, I'll come here to suppress. Yeah, rather than take the last shot, I can fall back with Snipey. You're right on that.
Affirmative.
I have to double move. I was hoping I could. That would be just far enough that he couldn't see me, but he can. And then I take a shot. Well, EcoBot. That would also make his shot harder. Then he just throws his grenade anyway. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go for just this low boopy shot.
On reserve. Adjusting sights. Will do.
Yeah.
Not feeling so good.
Well, all you're doing is suppressing. Not him, but him.
X-ray light.
Bringing it back behind the full cover. And how far can we then throw the chem grenade? You'll be able to reach just fine. And then we cross our fingers quite a bit.
A ello voy.
Maybe they can miss like we were missing. One can hope. And if only.
Moving.
No! Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
They've got me flanked.
Vigilando.
Me. Hey, a little help.
Me tienen bloqueado.
Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. 1, 2, and then there's 2 in the middle right here. Holy fruitcake! Oh my god! Okay. He flew out here just to follow my sniper. I can't have none of that. It's only 60% against these guys right next to you. Oh, he's suppressed. Is that right? Yes, that's why. This is awkward. They're just suppressing everybody so the chrysalids can kill us. You know, that's all they're doing. Everybody's suppressed so we can't kill anybody. Well, Jonesy is not suppressed. We be dying once again. Maybe we don't. Well, maybe we are seeing the horrible end. We are seeing the horrible end of this wonderful series we've put together, all in the space of a couple missions. Wow. Wow. Are you suppressed? Well, problem is you only have so many shots. So, it's not even quite a guarantee, is it now? But 91% for rapid fire is about as good as I'm going to get on this baby. And I just pop you over here to take care of these two. Then we have our problems because a lot of the people... Then we kind of need to get rid of... So if we can find a way to get rid of him, or at least get them hurt enough for carnage. And then these two killed or hurt enough for carnage. But how much ammo does he have left? 2 shots. So that's not going to get us out of any trouble. And Kibo being suppressed, we only have 60% shots on these guys. You being suppressed, well, you're apparently not suppressed, but you only have 1 shot. Wow. Not necessarily seeing my way out of this puppy. We're suppressed, so my shots here aren't very good. Well, I guess I just gotta move. I don't see a way to get out of it. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking you'll have a good shot because it's hit. You can move here and get your 2 shots, close range, 100 should be 100%. Hopefully you murder them both. That's a Jyotamon. Then I'm hoping rapid fire gets rid of him. If it only mostly gets rid of him, hopefully we can in the zone finish him. That's my hope. Then we've got all of my suppressed people that have to somehow connect shots on these 2. And then on top of that, that leaves a heavy floater free after that, because I will have no one left to suppress. Unless I leave you to suppress the heavy floater again, but I'm afraid I don't have enough shots to kill the thingies. So, this tain't good, my friends. This is not good. Well, let's get the party started and see what we can do. Yeah, we'll start with this first and see if my rapid fire can do or put together enough damage. Nope. We got a crit.
Need ammo.
Now, what is my snipey shot to get rid of him? 100. Better pop is in the zone. Yes. So we do have one more shot before we have to reload. Oh boy, am I worried about these guys. Now we get rid of these two. I hope. Damn! Let's shoot the other one. Oh my god. Okay. Let's shoot at the one with the most health.
Out of ammo.
Yeah, out of ammo. Gotta reload.
Reloading. Time to go.
I guess we'll get up high. Maybe out of the way. It's kind of weird. Not letting me control where I get up. It's just the cursor just popping all around. Okay. Let's go up high right here. Okay. Rickroll. You could take care of that one. I hope. Let's see if we can get out of this one.
Ура! Боеприпасов маловато.
Running out of shots, my friends. Running out of shots. Kibo. Your shots are only 60 per, your shot is only going to be 60%. And based off my last mech's shot, you won't kill it. You only unfortunately have one shot. We're just, the ammo situation is not helping. Is not helping things. Not at all helping things. So let's take our we have a chance for, I'm going on this one for the chance on a crit. Didn't get it. And now I gotta reload. People are gonna die. People are gonna die. I have to shoot on this one. It's only 60% shot. Did I hit it? I missed. Now we're gonna die. No, I have a thought for follow-up on that. But problem is, I needed the heavier shot here because I didn't have enough follow-ups to kill this one. So there's gonna be I don't have enough shots to go around. Really do not. Really do not. %50 there. Or am I better off commanding for my second shot, or for my second shot, and have Kibo try again? Well, everybody's too close. I can't run everybody away. EcoBot's gonna die. You know, everybody's gonna die. Someone's gonna die if I leave one standing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna die. Everybody I have left gets their shot impacted negatively. Everybody. And I think Rickrolls is only because we're too close. I guess I could move him back to get a longer range shot to give him a better chance to hit. Okay, I misunderstood you. Yeah, because if I pull him back to hit this, I can at least kill one, but I don't have enough shots to kill this one. That's the problem.
Я в пути. С ним разобрались. Боеприпасов нет.
So all I got left is Hathor, who is suppressed, by the way, so can't really move. So she's gonna die. Because she only has Carapace. Then I got Freaky, who can take 2 shots, 50-50. That's all he can do. No, I don't want to heal. What am I trying to heal for? No. And even if they both hit, we're not killing them. But then if at least both did hit, if by some miracle. Well, I'm going to see if Freaky can hit. Because if we hit 2 hits, I'll keep Hathor there and shoot with her storm gun. If we got so lucky as to lower the damage enough, you know, her chance to hit is as good as anything. It's plasma. I mean, if that's what I'm saying. If I got it low enough, we could. And then, if I move her, who's this thing gonna go for? EcoBot. Another one in Carapace armor, because our Titan armor's damaged. So let's start. Basically, that's what we're down to. So we just got to do it and hope. I mean, yeah, I could suppress the chrysalid. That's not going to prevent it from doing anything. So I have to go for the 2 shots. Mind games don't work on the chrysalids. Would a telekinetic field somehow protect someone? I don't have the ability to look up exactly. I don't know exactly how it protects us. And I don't have the ability to look right in... Oh yeah, I could look. But my point is, if the chrysalid's gonna kill someone, I'd rather it be Hathor than Ecobot. Because if I run her away, Ecobot's next on the menu. Yeah, because technically she's not in cover. Or do I take my 2 shots here and then throw smoke? No, we know that's no good. And it's not just Overwatch. It's not suppression she'd be running. It's Overwatch she'd be running. So there's 2, she'd be shot at twice. So you can see the telekinetic field covers most of us here. That's all I can do. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. That's the only problem. It doesn't tell me what it frickin' does. I guess I have the wiki to see how much. I guess that's all I got to do. We did our best with shooting. We have to get lucky now. We have to get lucky now. And maybe I just stand there and throw smoke to make it even harder for even the chrysalid right next to us to hit. Or can I run her? Does chem work on the chrysalids too to maybe lower their ability to chomp me? Yeah, it's immune. That's what I thought. Smoke would have been better. Kibo's the one that's going to go down with all the shots.
Look out! They're shifting their attack.
Jeez, oh Pete. You had to reload, thank God. This is death! No, we got saved.
It's raining death over here.
How? My friends, how? How? Now the problem is I got a whole mess of reloads. Nobody. Oh, okay. I have a shot or two here. That should be a kill shot, and start the in the zone.
Dead enough to me.
Now we got to worry about this thing here, because you saw what it did to Kibo. The difference is, we no longer, I repeat, we no longer are being suppressed anywhere. However, nobody has ammo anymore. Oh, I did reload you. Okay, I took one shot and then reloaded you. So if I can get rid of it, then you're at least still in cover. No. Where's my in the zoner?
Got one.
Okay. What are we down to? 3 thin men, I only see 2 of them, and a heavy floater. Okay. Now, it's only 63 there. I can pull you back. I can suppress here, because I'm not seeing exactly how to kill the guy. Well, what we'll do is move you to cover. At least see if we can hit this guy.
Perfect.
Once again, we'll be out of ammo. Let's see. I have ammo to suppress here for a turn. So maybe I don't take the shot and we reload you so I can have options. The other thing I can do is reload here and then no. You know what, I gotta come up and do some restorative mist stuff. We're not on Overwatch this time. I feel like I gotta pull back and maybe do some restorative mist this first. Since nothing I can see. There's my restorative mist. Of course, they're gonna acid at us, but that's the least of my worries right now. I gotta get some health back on us. And then I pop a smoke.
Marchando.
Okay, restorative mist. Okay. I do have a 100% shot there with precision. That's going to be my last shot with you. I didn't get to crit. Okay. Therefore, you